Los Angeles. We've got Patrick Beverley. Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Barton in at the 3 spot. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Auggen, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now, here's Jokic, and that one, good.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Beverley against Murray. Beverley deciding where to go with it. Sweet little floater.
Beverley showing off a little bit of a teardrop. Didn't know he had that.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's stolen by Morris. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Beverley. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, Beverley doing a good job of reading not just his defender, but the secondary defender in that pick and roll.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. Stolen by Beverley. And even 3-on-3 break. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Beverley has strength to go along with a tremendous amount of quickness and a nice job on the break that time.
Barton the bounce pass. Here's Millsap. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Morris.
And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple of years, just being a much more efficient scorer.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Murray. Feeds it to Harris. Shoots over Leonard. And too long on the shot. And last season, Marcus Morris is named one of the hottest on the trade market.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Marcus Morris's offseason a year ago. A lot of contenders looking to add him to the roster. Handshake deal with the Spurs, switch to the Knicks, and then eventually traded to the Clippers. So grab your musical chair and try to find a seat.
Murray kicks to Barton. Millsap finds Murray. Will it go? And the rejection by Zubac. And that one's good. Millsap. Los Angeles leading by 7. Beverley with the ball. He's got 6. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Denver. Floats it up for Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Beverley kicks to Zubac. Pass to George. Over Harris. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the pass to Harris. Over George. Here's Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Just continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
Now here's Beverley. Morris finds George. Pass to Leonard. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the Denver Nuggets get called for the foul.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons, goes there, wins the MVP and a championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story. Now, quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Landry Shamet's checked in for Los Angeles. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverley. Outside Porter. Back to Morris over Williams. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Williams over Morris. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Craig. He's covered by Shamet. Grant against Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And the first one at the line is good.
Jeremy Grant just has such a great combination of athleticism and explosiveness. It's up to him to find familiar spots on the floor and do a good job of playing off his teammates to make an impact on every game that he plays.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Leonard. And Grant drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 3. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Well, Harrell gets up there and he uses that long wingspan for the finish.
Nuggets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Outside Porter. Back to Morris from downtown. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now Jackson.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
They get it back. Porter lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Morris against Williams. Loads it up there for Harrell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Montrezl Harrell with a throwdown that gets his teammates up.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Porter. Pass to Craig. Over Williams. Shot clock at 5. Misses off the left iron. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Shamet. His 3-pointers off the mark. Morris outside. Porter in the corner. Shoots over Shamet. Porter, no luck.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And Harrell slams it in.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Here's Morris. The Clippers getting the bucket. Pass to Craig. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. We've got 1:08 left in the first. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. They lead by 7. Harrell the pass to Jackson. side, Williams. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Harrell with it. Jackson against Porter. Green dishes to Williams. Here's Harrell, and Grant sends it back.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant, coming over and is so quick off the floor, swats that one out.
And the shot goes down.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Williams, and that one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by Harrell. Over in the corner, Williams. Lots of room. Count that one. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
This is Lou's game. Phenomenal. It's sizing up the D and realizing when to get that quick release off.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg, sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul George is out there with Harrell. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And there's Jackson. And it's Williams at the shooting guard position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Now, Barton does a good job there, makes that finish look easy with the great control of the body on the finish. You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
Here is Harris. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
That was all about the unselfishness on display there from Harris. Great job, him passing the ball.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Clippers leading by 9. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
And the Nuggets making a change here. H. Diop's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Morris is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Leonard comes in for Williams. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Doubled by Murray. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Nuggets trailed by 9. Here's Harris. That one doesn't go. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Leonard's got 7.
Leonard did a good job to take a picture there, recognizing what was going on, read the defense, and then finds a soft spot in the mid-range.
Now here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jokic with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Leonard the pass to Beverly. And here's George. Leonard on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Here's Murray. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Free throw good, Murray. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Now here's Murray. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Harris kicks to Millsap. Zubac against Jokic. Murray for 3. Another shot. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Jokic.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Murray. Now the pass to Bates-Diop. And here is Harris. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. And Leonard has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
This offense just looks so different when Kawhi Leonard is on the floor and when he's knocking down shots like this.
Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 12.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Just a level of power and explosiveness. Leonard just tenacious at the rim.
Murray outside. Here's Bates-Diop. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And this is who he has become. Leonard with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaMychal Green comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Landry Shamet subbed in for George. A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. You know, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Beverly. 8 points for him. Outside Leonard. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Leonard. Passes it to Jokic. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Beverly. Chalk up 2 there. Beverly's got 10.
Yeah, kind of tough on the defense when you let Beverly beat you on the inside. That can get his confidence going from the outside. So damage from the paint that time.
Now here's Grant. Fades back. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverly rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverly is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against him.
And the first one drops.
One of the better perimeter defenders in the game, and in the golden age of scoring point guards, Patrick Beverly doing his best to slow them down on a nightly basis.
Plumlee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Will Barton comes in for Morris, and then for Los Angeles. Harrell, he's checked in for Marcus Morris, and it's Jackson in for Kawhi Leonard. Now here's Barton. Outside, Porter. Pass to Craig. A 3-ball. That shot off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. 14 feet away. He can't hit that time. The Nuggets trail by 12. 46 seconds left now here in the second. And finished off by Plumlee.
Yeah, no more can we talk about underrated jumping ability from the Plumlees. Suddenly he's up and attacking the rim.
41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Harrell. On the wing, Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Denver grabs the miss. Porter with it. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Clippers leading by 8. Now Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fires for 3. Tips it up. And Crane is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.